Buongiorno and welcome back to Koi Fish on It. Okay, this video is going to be about the leak that I had when I was on holiday and whether it's been resolved, and in short, no it's not. It remains a goddamn mystery and I have no idea what's gone on, how it's gone on or where it's gone on. I just know it was a very poorly timed leak when I was on holiday. But I'm going to run through with you where I'm at, what's going on and stuff like that. And you might be wondering why I've got a vest and a shirt, Hawaiian shirt on. And the reason is, I think I've had COVID for the past, since I got back from holiday. It's kicked the living out of me again. So I'm basically making sure I'm being sensible, and keeping myself warm in the garden with an Hawaiian shirt on and a vest to make sure, which feels like it's got a little bit snugger, shall we say. Okay, so I'm going to run through this super quick, just as a little update, because I know that I brought this problem to you guys, or shared this, should I say, I shared this problem with you guys a while back, and I haven't updated you, so I was conscious that I really wanted to let you know what was going on. So I'll flip my recovering mug out of the way for a second, and because to me, looking at myself on camera there, woo, I am not looking good. But anyway, it's more about the pond, less about Johnny, and less about his holidays. So let's get me out of the way. Here we go. I haven't changed this, so this system from the skimmer down and around through the UV light, which is still on. I need to turn it off because I don't have it on in winter. Down there is still the slide valve on the, if you can see it right at the bottom, the slide valve is still down, closed should I say, on the Tempest, so there is no water free flowing around there, so the leak could still be here, which we're going to be opening up this way today. So we're going to be activating this later on. A slow drizzle through there is what I'm going to look for, and the Tempest back up and running. I'm also going to be removing this at some point. So basically what I'm going to be doing now is I'm going to clean the Nexus for a minute, get that bubbling up and sorted, and then I'm also going to, while I'm doing that, I'm going to open up the valves for the skimmer to the UV light and the Tempest, and I'm going to try, hopefully, the weather looks quite decent. Let me get my mug out of the way. So unusually, and I have been waiting for this, unusually the skies look really clear, so I will hopefully be able to observe if the pipework is leaking around the back here off the bat, and then hopefully if there's no rainfall over the next few days, I'll be able to measure it on the front and see where we're at. But one thing about the front of the pond, in fact, let's go around the front of the pond, I did notice this. I'm going to flip my mug out of the way again so you can see what I'm talking about in relation to this. But it is interesting. So if we go to the window, I ain't clean it up for this reason. You can see here, right, that is a lot lower than where my pond water normally is. Obviously, it's filled up a little bit with rainwater. I did overfill it this time because I anticipated it dropping a little bit, but it didn't, and it's also topped up with rainwater. But this is normally where I keep my pond water level, there. But here you can see I normally get a staining on the window if I don't clean it at the level it is, so normally there. But you can see here we've got this, like if you can see on the camera, I'm really hoping you can see it on the camera, but it looks like the level has been consistently there for a period of time. That's perfect. So it looks like it's been consistently there for a level of time, meaning that while I was away, it wasn't a slow drop, it doesn't appear. It looks like it was a fast, quick and hard drop, and then it sustained itself at that point. So there again, I have no ideas about this, by the way. I'm literally just talking to you because you're my garden friends about this. So yeah, as you can see there, we have got staining on that particular part. So I'm thinking, I don't know, there's a multitude of different things but go through my head, but I was thinking maybe I didn't shut the the ball valve properly. Maybe the ball valve filled, maybe the ball valve got a leaf stuck in it, kept it open, and it dropped down to that level. But why would it drop down to that level? Because I did think, oh, maybe everything's just dropped out of the Nexus and that's as far as it could go. It's not below my high return, so then the water level's not dropped below my high return, so that high return would have then just gone right back into my Nexus, which puzzles me even more. Okay, Anyway, I'm gonna have to make this a short video because the wife won't be happy if I spend too long out in the garden in a vest and a Hawaiian shirt. Pop me your thoughts on that, please. How you think this has happened, and I am right in thinking that that staining on the window means it did drop hard and fast and maintained its level like that. Which, if anybody has got any ideas, please throw them forward. So now I'm off to drop my Nexus, and then I'll open up the pipes and we'll start the second pump. Okay, so see you in a minute. So I'm back in the corner now. So what I've just done is I've just dropped the Nexus, cleaned that. You don't really need to know that, but that's just what I've done. In the meantime, I've took all the bubble wrap off the sides here, and I'm going to be opening up the slide valves, which I've not done, so I'll go and do that. So that's the slide valves open. Right, next stop, what we're going to do is we are going to be turning on the skimmer, and we're hoping not to see loads of dripping water here, just in case there's an airlock somewhere around here. We're hoping not to see that, but if we do see it, it's not the end of the world, obviously. But I'd rather it not be, and I'd rather it just be this ball valve that I've got to keep my eye on, which reminds me, I'll just unplug it now. So let's get my head out of the way, and we're just going to turn the pump on and just observe the pipes, and also pull the waste pipe off that ball valve just in case it's failing at the minute. So first things first, let's disconnect the waste pipe. Okay. Oh, well, that's just where it's been lodged against it. I don't think that's a leak. Okay. Next thing, on you go. Let's turn that down. We only need a slow variant. We only need a slow one. So let's put 20,000 litres. I can't see anything glaringly mad and obvious. I can hear it all kicking through. I can see the water disturbance down the other end, down there. Oops, all looks well. I won't record that for ages because it'll just be a bit boring. But I'm going to observe it for a while. We'll go around the front and see where the water level sits now. And hopefully we'll, like I say, we won't get any rain. I'll be able to observe it for a while and see whether this run has a problem or not. Buongiorno, right, we're right back at the front of the pond, so let me show you where the water level's sitting at. There. So, there. Okay, one thing that I've just noticed now is the Tempest at the bottom there, at the bottom, and one of my subscribers did say this. They said they had a problem with the Tempest leaking at the bottom, so I've just gone to it and seen a little bit of drip, 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 and like you would when water's coming out. But I've just tightened it up because it does seem to have worked itself a little bit loose, and it isn't something that I keep a rampant eye on, shall we say. So I've just tightened that up, and that could have been the cause of the problem. I don't know, but it was only leaking out very... No, that couldn't have been the cause of the problem, but nonetheless, I have tightened it up, and it isn't leaking now, so I'm happy with that. And everything seems to be steady Eddie. So fingers crossed, I'm not coming back to you with the next episode being like, oh my God, this has happened. All right, and this is the leak, or this has happened, or that's happened. But hopefully I'll be doing a positive video. Hopefully the next video will just be like, everything's buzzing, here are the fish. Which actually reminds me, I'm going to close the video looking at the fish. Let's see if we can see them. In fact, no, we're not going to close the video looking at the fish because the fish are down the other end and I haven't cleaned my window ever. So that's my next job. Alright, I'm going inside, defrost the vest and this Hawaiian shirt combo, kept me warm throughout, and I feel fantastic, and I love the fact that nothing else is leaking. I hope you've enjoyed this little random update of a leak without a leak. But I hope you enjoyed it anyway, and I look forward to doing the next video. Take care and have a wonderful weekend.